Give me a 3, 2, 1. Welcome, everyone. We are live at the Hobart Clay Johnson Field on the campus of Shelby Valley High School. The second season begins tonight. The playoffs begin. Our matchup here at Robinson Creek features the Knott County Patriots coming into this game with a record of 2 wins and 8 losses, and they will be taking on the Shelby Valley Wildcats, who come into this game with a 7-3 record, 3-0 in the district. It's Eugene Newsom, Ronnie Newsom, along with KJ and Jaden. Glad to have you with us here for playoff football as the second season begins. And Eugene, that's the exciting time when the second season begins.
Yes, it is, and we'll be recapping everything that's going across the state, especially in 2A. But right now, we're going to step away for this break on D&D Sports, and we'll be back with starting lineups and more. This is high school football on the D&D Sports Network.
If you're looking for a great selection and a great experience for your next Harley-Davidson, come on down to Mountain State Harley-Davidson here in Del Barton, West Virginia.
We have new 2023 models in stock and ready for delivery. Special financing available.
Or choose pre-owned with one of the largest inventories in the tri-state area with great low prices.
Visit our showroom filled with licensed Harley-Davidson apparel and more.
Don't write that check until you check with us, Mountain State Harley-Davidson, 61 Priest Bottom Road, or visit us online at mountainstatehd.com.
Looking for a great selection, great prices, and a great experience on your next ATV, motorcycle, or side-by-side? Come check out Kiefer's Kawasaki.
Our number one goal is to offer you the best power sport experience at a great price.
Like this new 23 Kawasaki Teryx Sport for only $17,999. Before you write that check, check with us.
And remember, your adventure starts here at Kiefer Kawasaki. Route 44 South, Jerry West Highway in Logan, or visit KiefersPowersports.net.
If you've recently had a loved one pass, bring them to Hall & Jones Funeral Home in Burgee, Kentucky. We let you grieve in peace instead of worrying about a heavy financial burden of burying a loved one. Here at Hall & Jones, we have multiple chapels that can accommodate any size family. We look forward to helping you and your family here at Hall & Jones.
MGC Supply is your complete source for drainage and erosion control products. MGC Supply also sells services and installs Cummins generators.
Welcome back, everyone, to Shelby Valley High School. It is the Hall & Jones pregame show on the D&D Sports Network, and we were talking about 2A football. Shelby Valley hosting Knott County. Shelby Valley, of course, winner of their region. Winner of their district. Knott County, the number 4 seed out of their district. The winner of tonight's game will play the winner of Floyd County Central and Eastridge. That's being played tomorrow night at Floyd County Central. But Ronnie, some big games that are going across the 2A tonight. Beechwood is hosting Danville. Danville, not the Danville,
No.
But Beechwood should handle that one. Breathitt and Bracken County could be a pretty good matchup in the 2-3. Somerset will be hosting Owen County. That should be a Somerset win. And a good game, I think. Maybe Carroll County and Leslie County could be a competitive game. Then you've got Martin County and Pike County Central. That is at Martin County. And then Betsy Lane hosting Prestonsburg in Floyd County. I'm sure the folks in Floyd County, they get a double treat. They get both those games. Betsy Lane and taking on Prestonsburg, and then Floyd County Central hosting Eastridge. As if everything holds true to, if you go by the standings, Ronnie, if you go by the seeds, if all the seeds pan out, Shelby Valley, if they win tonight, they will host the second game, no matter who wins between Floyd County Central and Eastridge. If Shelby Valley wins tonight, they will be back here next week. Will it be a Thursday or Friday? It's a Thursday night tonight because there's not enough officials to cover the games.
Well, you look at AA, and I think AA has got as many great teams at the top of it as any, and that includes 6A at the top of it. When you're talking about Beechwood, Mayfield, Owensboro Catholic, and Lexington Christian, that is 4 great football teams that can play with anybody in the entire state. And so Double A, very tough, but we'll worry about that down the road. Tonight's game, I think you have to make Shelby Valley an overwhelming favorite, 7-3. And, you know, you don't have to be a great football analyst or whatever on NFL Live to figure this one out. Knott County's got to contain Shelby Valley's high-powered offense. They're averaging over 41 points a game. The thing to me that makes Shelby Valley so tough, Eugene, running, balance, got receivers. Brett Sturgill, Clark Craft in the backfield. You got receivers like Brady Bentley, Jesse Cook, John Luke Fields. You got a great tight end in Colton Stamper. Brady Bentley, the leading receiver in the state of Kentucky by yardage, over 1,300 yards, regardless of class. That's not leading 2A. That's the 1 through 6A. He has more yards than any receiver in the state of Kentucky.
And Russ Osborne has thrown touchdown passes to 7 different receivers this season. That is really a remarkable feat.
Yeah, you know, I don't know that will tonight. It could take these two teams. What about the weather? By far the coldest weather we've had thus far since the season began. What do you think? Would that be a factor tonight but for either team? I mean, because the temperature's in the mid-40s as here at kickoff time.
I don't think it will. You know, especially if you look at it from a Shelby Valley standpoint. They played last year deep into the playoffs. They went to Beechwood where it was cold as ice. I think, you know, they've got the mindset of taking care of business. I don't think if cool weather or cold weather is going to bother you as a football player, you might want to go play basketball.
We look now, it's kind of a sparse crowd at this point, but it's kind of a late arriving crowd. Not many people thus far have made their way from Hyman for Knott County Central. Very sparse crowd on the far side of the field for us. Of course, there is turf here at Valley. As you can see, great looking field. It's newly installed. This is the first year. Great facilities here on the campus of Shelby Valley. They've had an outstanding season. They upgraded their schedule. They went 7-3. They went undefeated in the district. High-powered offense. You know, you see that in college and maybe in the pros. You usually don't associate and say, boy, go watch this team. They are fun to watch. But Shelby Valley is fun to watch.
They put up 130 points in their last 2 ball games.
Yeah,
so they are fun to watch. And with that, we're going to take this break on the Hall and Jones pregame. When we come back, we'll take a look at some of the Knott County players that are figured to play a big part in tonight's game, and remind you that you are tuned in to the D&D Sports Network.
MGC Supply is your complete source for drainage and erosion control products. MGC Supply also sells services and installs Cummins generators. MGC Supply sells and delivers limestone gravel for businesses and homeowners. MGC Supply is your solution supplier and is proud to sponsor all the teams in Eastern Kentucky. 2590 U.S. Highway 23 South Pottsville, Kentucky, 41501. Give them a call today at 606-433-0077. Or you can call them at 606-794-6765.
Come on down to Valley Pharmacy, where the staff treats you like family from the second you walk through the door. Valley Pharmacy will take care of all your pharmaceutical needs. Valley Pharmacy wants to wish the Shelby Valley Wildcats the best of luck in tonight's action.
Tonight's sponsors in the Shelby Valley area, we want to thank Valley Pharmacy, located just south of the high school here at Robson Creek. We want to thank MGC Supply, located on Foggy Mountain. And also we want to thank Hall & Jones Funeral Home, who is presenting tonight's pregame show. Also tonight, we want to remind everyone that Made to Crave Mexican Restaurant now has 2 locations, Pikeville and Prestonsburg. You can use them to cater your next event. You can order through DoorDash on their app or their website, which is madetocraverestaurant.com, all small letters. And of course, you can call Pikeville Restaurant at 696-637-1280 or the Prestonsburg Restaurant at 606-506-5038. And back to business here. We talked about Brady Bentley. We talked about Russ Osborne. Of course, there's a whole lot of people we can talk about for Shelby Valley, but Knott County. When you break down their roster, all but 3 of their players are going to be freshmen, sophomores. The future is molding well for the Patriots. This is going to be a tough challenge for them, playing an experienced senior-led team of Shelby Valley, but Knott County has got things, I think, on the up and up.
And it starts with the upgrade of their facilities. You know, they have the turf now, and I think that's important to get these young men out to play. And like you say, that is a very, very young team when you've only got 3 seniors on your roster. But yet, you know, they're going to get some playoff experience tonight. That's going to be fantastic for them. You look at them, they're led by quarterback Hunter Sumner. Sumner has 5 touchdown passes on the year, but the go-to guy for them is Preston Shepard. Almost 900 yards on the season. He's got 13 touchdowns. He will be the main cog that the Valley defense will be looking. Now, if you're Coach Anthony Hampton, they've given up 36 and 30 points the last 2 games. Is defense a concern going into the playoffs for Coach Hampton?
I think it has to be a concern because, you know, you're going to run into one of these Friday nights where the weather that you talked about, it might be a 20-mile-an-hour gusty wind with rain blowing sideways and 15-degree wind chill factor. It might be tough to put up 60 points on a night like that. So right now, as we have the captains getting ready to go to midfield for the coin toss, if you're Shelby Valley, if you were to win do you take the football or defer? How would you do that with the high-powered offense that they have?
Well, there's certain circumstances to where I want the ball. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm Shelby Valley and I win the toss, I'm going to defer. I'm going to put my defense on the field, get a stop, and then turn things over to my high-powered offense. I'm sure that would be my consideration as the captains meet at midfield. Shelby Valley tonight is going to be dressed in all blue helmets, blue jerseys, blue pants with white numerals. We look at the Patriots, and the Patriots are in all white tonight, white pants, white jerseys, gold helmets, and gold numerals. We look at Shelby Valley, the captains, of course. Russ Osborne is one captain along with Cade Howell. Also right there is Brendan Wetzel, and also on my all-name team, Rafael Asensio. He's on our all-name, but he's having a good year. I mean, he's had a great year on the defensive line. That's the captain. We can't see the Knott County captains because they're blocked out.
You know, we do know that Chance Ambergy, number 11, is one of the captains, and you know, we'll get those to you as soon as we can. The referees tonight are out of the 16th region. So referees, as they do in basketball, they flip regions so that you have somebody that you've not had all year. Excuse me. But you're right, Ronnie, late arriving crowd, but that crowd is still steadily coming into the Hobart Clay Johnson facility here at Shelby Valley. And we're just a few moments away from the kickoff of tonight's game. Matter of fact, we might be a minute or 2 late. And we also want to remind you that our broadcast is an interactive broadcast. We invite your comments. We really want your comments. And hit the like and share button. And you can also find us on YouTube at the D&D Sports Network. Go to the stream of Shelby Valley and Knott County. You can watch it on your big screen, or you can watch it on your handheld device. And remind you that we do have a scoreboard in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. Shelby Valley did win the toss, and they did defer to the second half. So the Wildcats will kick it off as we're getting ready to start the 2A Class football playoffs. Well,
you lose now, and guess what? Time to get the basketballs out and the jerseys. You lose now, you go home. Football season's over. Tomorrow you start packing the equipment up.
I think right now they're getting ready at the 50-yard line to present the district championship trophy to Coach Anthony Hampton and the Shelby Valley Wildcats, as the Wildcats went 3-0 in district play.
Never really, you'd have to say, never really tested.
First half last week. Not last week, but.
And Martin County was a pretty good game. I mean, that was a.
Martin County has much improved since that first time that they met.
But you know, you talk about Shelby Valley, we talk about Brady. It starts, I think, with Russ Osmond, the trigger man of this high-powered offense. But, you know, I'll tell you a guy that's come on late in the season, it's Clark Kraft in that backfield. Brett Sturgill, a sophomore running back, having a great year. But Kraft, the junior, has really came on. And you look, when you've got receivers like Bentley, but you got John Luke Fields, and you got Brady Cook that can take the pressure off. You got a great tight end. You don't see many good receiving tight ends in high school. Valley's got one in Colton Stamper. They also, you throw in a sophomore and a freshman. Brady Johnson having a good year. He's hurt, out for half the year. And then a freshman, Jonah Bartley, getting a lot of playing time and having a very good freshman year.
Well, the fireworks are on display here at Shelby Valley High School as the Cats take the field. And they're going to be kicking off, and Ronnie, no surprise, we can pretty well look for a sweep kick or onside kick because that's what they do, and they're very good at it. So as the announcement says, it's football time in the Valley, and so we're ready for football action. Knott County is going to be sending back number 1, Shane Gibson to return, as well as he's going to be on the right side on the far hash mark. And Knott County, they don't have their hands team up front.
I'll have to say this. I like their uniforms.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they got the turf field at home. They got the good-looking uniforms. I mean, those things are important when you're trying to build a program.
We'll wait for the smoke to clear, and then we'll have kickoff here at Shelby Valley High School.
Not sure I get the number of the gentleman kicking off for Valley tonight.
It's going to be Johnson, I do believe.
Brady Johnson, yes. And we're ready. Glad to have you with us on the D&D Sports Network. Line drive kick. It's going to go out of bounds. And the game starts off with a penalty. Not a good start, but it would be good field position for Knott County Central. Central comes into this game with an overall record of 2 wins, 8 losses. Shelby Valley, 7 wins and 3 losses on the season.
So Knott County will have the ball at their own 35-yard line for their first possession.
You know, we want to thank our sponsors. We also want to take time to thank the people here at Valley that help us make this thing possible. We're talking about Principal Greg Napier, Athletic Director Jamie Howell, doing their outstanding job as usual. We certainly appreciate that.
Looks like Knott County is going to have receivers to each side. They're going to run out of the I formation.
Sumner under center, gets a snap, toss sweep around the right side to Shepard, and Shepard's going to be brought down. I don't think he got back to the line of scrimmage. I think it's going to be a 2-yard loss.
It's a real good job by the defensive end of Shelby Valley coming across, and that was going to be Jordan Tackett made first contact, but he forced the ball up inside where the linebackers could come and clean up the play.
Not a very big offensive line for the Patriots. A decided weight advantage for Shelby Valley on that defensive line led by Rafael Asensio.
And they are, looks like they're flipping the defensive ends, going to play the wide side of the field.
Here's a toss sweep to Shepard, trying to get to the outside, looks for blockers. He's not going to get there, back to the line of scrimmage, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and long in this game. Good job by the Valley defense.
So they're back to the original line of scrimmage, be 3rd down and 10. And what you saw there, too, is just trying to run a blast play and get a kick-out block. Shelby Valley, after they stood him up, Ronnie, they were trying to rip that ball loose.
Yeah, Zachary Yates led the charge for that Valley defense, so it's going to be a 3rd and long situation for Knott County. Just underway, 10:45 remaining in the first period. Glad to have you with us. Got the whole D&D crew here with us tonight. Got Jaden Scott, KJ, Eugene, and myself. They hustle up to the line. They're going to have to hurry shot clock down to 3, and there's going to be a screen, and it's set up good, but the pass is not very good. Intended for Shepard, and it's incomplete. Russ Osmond was there. I don't think he would have been able to gain much yardage. So a punting situation. It's 3 and out for Knott County.
I'd file that away, though, because the linemen, once they broke free, they didn't break down. You know, if you get a free run at the quarterback and nobody touches you, then you need to break down right then and look for the screen. And, really, it was set up. They could have got some big yardage out of that.
Brady Bentley's going to be the return man for Valley. The kicker is number 40. That's Eldridge for Bryce Eldridge for Knott County.
He is a sophomore.
As we talked in the pregame, only 3 seniors on this Knott County roster.
8 freshmen, 11 sophomores.
Good snap, good kick. Wow, good kick. Bentley backs him up to his 30, makes the reception. He eludes one tackler, and then he's going to get across the 40, still on his feet. Finally brought down at the 41-yard line. Good field position for Valley as they begin their initial drive of tonight. They will come out of this with the offensive line, believe it or not, anchored by a freshman, Ian Ratliff. You also got Cade Howell and Kyler Click and company on that, Ascensio and Dameron. They'll have Sturgill in the backfield. The wideouts will be Bentley, and Fields, the tight end, is Colton Stamper.
You know, I know it's early in the ball game, but maybe look for the RPO where they'll fake it to Sturgill and then maybe go long, try it down the middle to break.
There's a wheel route, and they overthrown, intended for Johnson. So it'll be 2nd and 10. I like the call on first down.
Well, they tried to strike quick. You know, Russ Osborne probably won't happen tonight, but he is just over 300 yards away for 10,000 yards in his career.
I'm not sure it won't. What a career this young man has had at Shelby Valley. 4-year starter, just a tremendous quarterback. There's a handoff up the middle, not much there. Kraft breaks it, gets across the 45, 50, dragging tacklers with him, gets across midfield, brought down on the Knott County side of the 50. Going to be close.
It is a first down.
Okay, the first down of the game.
First down, Wildcats.
Shelby Valley running backs, Ronnie. You can't bring them down with one lick above the waist.
I agree.
You're going to have to hit them high. And there's the RPO with lots of running room.
And is that going to be Kraft again? It is. And he's going to get across the 40 down to about the 36-yard line. And another first down.
11 yards, stops and forced him out of bounds. But it'll be
what's the old adage? Use the run to set up the pass. They'll go play action here pretty soon.
Yeah. Started the game with it. They're running 3 receivers to the wide side of the field. They've got Bartley by himself to the short side.
Bartley, only a freshman. There's a keeper by Osmond. He's got the corner, the 30, cuts back at the 25, gets down to the 21-yard line, but enough for another Valley first down, their 3rd on this drive that began at the 41-yard line. Well, I tell you, they're just
rushes and 48 yards.
They're just so tough to defend, I tell you. Such a balanced team. Can run the ball, can throw the ball. Osmond fakes, good protection, throws out in the flat, hits complete to Kraft. Kraft at the 10, cuts back, and I think he's going to score. And it is touchdown Valley from 21 yards out. Osborne to Kraft. That score comes with 9:16 remaining in the first period. Valley goes 59 yards in 5 plays.
And that was, set up by the run. But Knott County had committed 10 men to within 7 yards of the line of scrimmage. So Shelby Valley going to go for the 2-point conversion.
Osborne dropped back, looks. Now he's going to take off and try to run it. Can he get to the corner? And Osborne gets the 2-point conversion. With that score, 9:16 remaining in the first period. Shelby Valley 8, Knott County 0. Back in 1 minute on the D&D Sports Network.
If you was pushed out of the area because of loss of work in the coal industry, look no longer. Jim Marr is here for you. Jim Marr is now hiring for all positions in the coal field. Stop by their offices in Logan, West Virginia or in Wheeling, West Virginia and apply today.
$59 yards on 5 plays, 2-point conversion. Shelby Valley leads it 8-0. Here is the first period of this first round of the 2A playoffs. 9:16 left to go in the opening quarter, and Wildcats set to kick off.
Couldn't have started any better for Coach Hampton. You win the toss, you defer, you hold them to 3 and out, and it takes you 5 plays to score, and you're up 8-0. Johnson to kick off for Valley. End-over-end kick comes down to the 25-yard line. That's Shepard with it, trying to reverse field, and he stumbles and falls. Brought down by Shelby Valley on the tackle. That time was Brady Bentley.
I like that directional kick. You know, if it goes out of bounds, you're going to get it at the 35-yard line. A lot of high schools, 35-yard line, that's about where they return it anyway. But
I agree.
But that directional kick, it limits the amount of field that you have to cover with your guys on the kickoff team.
You know, Shepard tried to go cross field, and that's really, really difficult to do against a kickoff team unless you've got the Deion Sanders blazing speed. 2 wideouts to each side. Shepard alone, setback.
You know, it's just a 4 vertical line up here. They may be going to try to throw it themselves.
Sumner drops back, looks over the middle. He's got a guy open, and it's complete at the 40-yard line. That's going to be near a first down. Great throw that time by Sumner.
It is a first down at the 41-yard line. And anytime they go 4 verticals like that, what they did, they ran the 2 outside men ran deep routes. The inside man on the right side ran a stop. It was like an 11-yard stop, enough to get the first down. And a good throw by Sumner. That was on the money.
Tatum Dobson with the grab. And the first down of the game for the Patriots. They have it at their own 41-yard line. Just underway, 8:45 remaining in this one. Valley leading 8-zip.
Still with the 4 receivers, and they're running the verticals again.
Throws it out in the flat. It's complete and breaks the tackle. That's number 13 for Knott County, and he is across midfield and all the way down to the 45-yard line. Great job that time.
Mosley on the catch. And Mosley is going to get 14 yards on the catch. That'll be another first down for Knott County. And that's the thing, out of that 4 wide, if you throw the quick pass and you make the catch, if you're 1-1 coverage, you've got to make that tackle. If you miss, the next man's 10 yards downfield.
Mosley broke 2 tackles on that play, running very hard for the Patriots, but they've got 2 plays and 2 first downs. Shepard off to the right side. Sumner drops back, slant pattern, throws it behind the receiver this time. Incomplete.
That was a dangerous pass. Robert Collins almost stepped into that passing lane. It might have got a hand on it. But that's one thing that slows down that pass rush, and maybe allows you to start running the ball a little bit, is to have a couple pass completions. Most people run it to set up the pass. Knott County may be passing to set up the run.
Sumner 2 for 4 for 25 yards early in this game. 2 wideouts to each side of the field. They spread the field. Sumner, good snap, drops straight back, looks going to go to the slant again, and this time it's incomplete. Intended once again for Dobson. Mosley.
It'll be 3rd down and 10 for Knott.
Jackson Robinson got good penetration that time and forced a hurried throw, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and long.
Well, they've thrown 4 straight slants, Eugene. When, as a cornerback, do you think about jumping that route and looking to take one to the house?
Well, you can expect it to happen.
Big 3rd down conversion for Knott County. They may be in 4-down territory. I don't know.
You can also look for what they call the sluggo, which is the slant and go. You give them the slant, and then you take off straight down the field.
Sumner, boy, he's under a heavy rush, and Robinson brings him down at the 49-yard line, a loss of 5. Great pressure that time. Well, you're the old coach. What's the best pass defense?
Pass rush.
Pass rush.
It's hard to throw if you're on the run.
And 13 for Knott Central.
I don't think Patriots will punt this one away. Still early in this football game. Ball marked at their own 49-yard line. 7.5 minutes remaining here in the first half. Valley leading 8-0 on a 21-yard pass and catch from Russ Osborne to Clark Kraft.
They're going to go, but they have let the play clock get down to 6 seconds.
Are you surprised with this?
Not really. There's the screen again, and they got it set up.
That's to Shepard. Shepard to the 50, the 45. He's not going to get to the first down marker, but very effective pass. Just needed too much yardage. They needed 13. They got 9.
Well, they would have taken it to the house, I think, if it hadn't been for Russ Osborne. He came from his safety position and really cut the ball carrier down, chopped him down about a yard shy of the first down, so it will be Shelby Valley football at the exact same spot they started the last drive at their own 41-yard line.
3 wideouts to the near side of the field. I don't know if that's Sturgill or Kraft in the backfield. Ross Osmond drops straight back, looks, he goes up on top. He's got Bentley. Bentley's got it at the 30, the 25, and what a shoestring tackle that time. Brings him down inside the 15. Great effort that time by Knott County. I think that was Dobson with the touchdown-saving play.
And another first down.
49 yards on the pitch.
You say something, Brandon?
It's just a matter of time before they throw that. They give you that look on the outside like they did with Kraft. And right now, look for Sturgill to get it up the middle.
Osmond drops back, looks, he's going to be hit from the blind side, but he gets it away in time. Hits complete. That's Sturgill. Sturgill is stepping out of bounds at about the 3-yard line. It's going to bring up a
pass complete to number 5, Brent Sturgill.
They'll make it first and goal from the 2.
At the 2-yard line. That'll be good enough for another first down.
Pick up of 13. Osborne is 3 of 4 for 83 yards already in this game.
It's going to take an awfully tough defense to slow down Shelby Valley's offense.
Osborne hands off Sturgill straight up the middle, goes in untouched. Valley increases their lead to 14-0. That score coming with 6:42 remaining here in the first period, and early in this game it's all Valley. Eugene, you could have ran through that hole.
You think so?
Well, I think so.
Shelby Valley again going to go for the 2-point conversion. And they're going to run before receivers.
Osborne looks, looking for somebody, throws into the end zone and hits complete. I think that's Sturgill.
Osborne's pass complete to number 2, Brett Sturgill.
Brett Sturgill with the reception. With that 2-point conversion, Shelby Valley extends their lead to 16-0 over Knott County. We'll be back in 1 minute on the D&D Sports Network.
Let the folks at Double Quick help you start your 2022 off right. They've brought back the Bourbon Pecan Coffee for a limited time only. You can also quench your thirst with the great deals on fountain drinks they offer daily. Double Quick is your one-stop shop for everything. They offer breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can stop by one of their many storefront locations spread throughout eastern Kentucky. Stop by and let Double Quick make your day better.
This is Bruce Walters from Bruce Walters Kia. By now, you know Kia is a great vehicle, and you know they come with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. So why should you buy from Bruce Walters Kia? At Bruce Walters Kia, we're going to change your oil for free for life. And what you do with that money you save is up to you. Come check out the 2022 Kia Carnival and the 2021 Kia Sorento, only at Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville. Or shop us online at brucewalterskia.com.
Back at Shelby Valley High School, where the Wildcats score on both possessions here in the first quarter. They lead at 16-0. We want you to hit the like and share button, and we want you to send your comments to us here at D&D about tonight's coverage of Shelby Valley and Knott County.
Mosley with the return. He's looking for blockers and looking for a wall, and he's not going to get one. He's going to be knocked out of bounds at about the 21-yard line. Knott County, their third offensive series of the night. They are in a hole right now. They trail 16-0. We still have 6:33 remaining here in the first period.
Jess Miller says, let's go Patriots. And we have Sheena Marie McCown says, let's go Valley. Makia Marshall, also let's go Valley. And the score is 16-0. If you can't see it in your upper right-hand corner, it is there, but it is 16-0 with 6:33 left to play in the first period. And we want to thank you for sharing your comments with us.
Knott County had some success on their last drive. They got it all the way down to the Shelby Valley 41. There's a pass. It goes out of bounds. A good move by Sumner. No one was open. He just throws it out of bounds.
Well, that could very well be construed as intentional grounding because there was no one there. And, of course, in high school, being outside the tackle box is not a rule. I think the receiver, one of the two, either he was expecting a quick out and the receiver ran long, or vice versa.
You know, that's nothing unusual, Eugene. I used to throw to nobody. Pass incomplete, 2nd 10. Sumner looking to go to the air. Brady Bentley, and that's going to be grounding, I think, or is that a fumble? What are they going to call it? It looked like a forward pass.
That will be intentional grounding. So it will go as the spot of where he threw the ball, and it will be a loss of down.
First penalty of the game. Great rush that time by Bentley. Well, I'll tell you what, Brady Bentley. If I'm some schools, I'm going to calling on number 4. He's about as tough as they come, in my opinion. What a career he's had. You know, Osborne's had a great career. Brady Bentley's also had a great career.
What do great quarterbacks have to have, Ronnie?
Great receivers and a good offensive line.
Good offensive line. So that's going to take the ball all the way back to the Knott County 11-yard line, where it's 3rd and 22.
Watch for the Patriots maybe to come back. They've run that screen twice already. Let's see if they come back to it here. Me, if I can get the time, I'm going to try to go up on top. You got single coverage this year, and if they intercept it, works as a good punt. Low snap. Here comes Bentley, and here comes the toss out in the flat. It's complete to Shepard, and Shepard's not going to get much running room. Gets across the 10, out to the 15, and I think the Patriots have no choice but to punt it away here.
That's a 4-yard pickup, and that time the defensive line actually stopped and turned around and come and got the tackle. And Sheena Marie McCann, we agree, Bentley is awesome.
Back to return kick for the Wildcats, number 4, Brady Bentley.
Eldridge back. He's going to be inside his 10-yard line when he boots this one away. Barring a turnover or a penalty, Valley should have great field position.
As one of your buddies says, old Ronnie Paul.
Oh. I've got a buddy.
Jeremy Pence.
Oh, all right.
He said O-L-E. I think it's more like O-L-D.
Yeah, I agree. I feel it.
Here comes the punt.
Good snap. Eldridge, good protection. Gets it away. Short, high kick. Bounces at the 40, and it just kind of dies and gets a Shelby Valley roll down to the 34-yard line. So a 20-yard net punt that time for Eldridge. Valley, great field position. 5:13 remaining in the first period. Glad to have you with us tonight. Playoff action beginning, and KJ, we look forward to bringing the playoffs, don't we? All through, hopefully for a deep run by a lot of mountain teams, and it's always fun. Somebody's got to win 5 games, take home the hardware. Osborne drops straight back, good protection. He can run forever, and he's going to. 45 to 50, good move by the young man. Falls down at about the 29-yard line.
No need to take a hit when you weren't going to get a yard or two more.
Probably not.
But really good job by Knott County closing that down. It looked like there was going to be a lot of
certainly
green turf in front of him.
But a heady move by number 3. You know, we talk about basketball players with a high basketball IQ. Russ Osborne has a very high football IQ.
By himself in the backfield now.
And he's going to go to Bentley, and Bentley's going to be interfered with. That's when you don't turn around and look and you face guard, that's going to be interference inside the 5. But Eugene, tell him why that was a good interference.
In high school football, it's a 15-yard penalty instead of a spot foul.
He would have scored. He had beat the defender. The defender did recover enough to get his hands up in front of Bentley, but they're going to move the ball. Let's see here now. They're going to mark it at the 15-yard line. Would it be 1st and 10 for Valley?
Second penalty against Knott County on that evening. So Shelby Valley threatening again on their 3rd possession.
Osborne, great protection. Steps up in the pocket. Now he's going to look, and he's going to keep it to the 10, the 5. He's going to get the corner of the end zone. Osborne gets his first touchdown of the night. And Valley's on top, 22-0. That score coming with 4:22. And Eugene, he did what all great quarterbacks do. He stepped up in the pocket, didn't find anybody open, tucked it under his arms, and got to the corner of the end zone.
When you look at the defense, and they have their heads turned looking at the receivers, and they don't see you, that's the time to take off, and that's what Osborne did. And 3 consecutive.
And the try for the 2-point conversion is no good. Pass from Osborne incomplete.
Fooled me. I thought they handed it off.
2-point conversion is no good.
2-point conversion no good after the Osborne touchdown run. 4:22 remaining in the first period. Shelby Valley 22, Knott County nothing. Back in 1 minute on the D&D Sports Network.
It's our 60th anniversary sale at Kimber's. Since 1963, it's been our family serving your family, and we want to celebrate with you with some of the best offers in our history. Kimber has up to 60% off store-wide, up to 60 months interest-free. With your minimum purchase, free delivery up to 60 miles, and with any mattress purchase, your foundation is only $60. The 60th anniversary sale, only at your favorite Kimber store.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance East Kentucky Chiropractic wants to remind you about their Sports Injury Recovery Clinic. Dr. Dale Williams has been providing treatment for sports injuries of all kinds for over 20 years, offering individualized treatments utilizing X-ray and therapies like cold laser, E-stim, and manipulation. East Kentucky Chiropractic can get you off the sidelines and back into the game. Schedule an appointment today with Dr. Williams or Dr. Fields. Call 606-487-9505. We accept most insurances, Medicare and Medicaid.
3 possessions, 3 touchdowns. Shelby Valley leads at 22-0 with 4:22 left to play. First period, first round of the Class 2A state playoffs.
Line drive kick taken by Dobson. Dobson trying to get to the outside. Going to be brought down at the 34-yard line. Eugene, if you notice the pattern on the return men, they're trying to get to that right side of the field to get with the wall. Sometimes you're better off just catching that ball and going straight and trying to get as many yards as you can.
Well, or even bring the wall more to the middle of the field.
Yeah.
Trying to get all the way across the hash marks with it is a tough task at any level. And bring the wall. You know, most coaches, if you're going to set a wall, they want the wall to come to the ball carrier instead of the ball carrier coming to the wall. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. 4th series of the night for Knott County. There's going to be movement against the Patriots.
Flag on the play.
Looked like they were going to run a little counter, and coming out just a little bit too quick out of his offensive stance was Lincoln Griffin. That'll cost the Patriots 5 yards.
Russ Osborne has thrown for a touchdown. He's ran for one. His touchdown pass was to Clark Kraft. Sturgill with a 3-yard scamper from his backfield position. And Valley's on top 22-0. Still plenty of time, 4 minutes, 13 seconds remaining here in the first period.
I'm like you. I'd like to see maybe Knott County just throw one up for. They're going to get the 5 yards back with a hard count. Valley jumps offside. But, Shane Griffin's out here one-on-one. Kind of on an island with Ethan Gunner. And, give him a chance to make a play. See if he can make the one-on-one play. He would have to get help from safety Jacob Childers. But if you throw that ball to the sideline, you kind of take the safety out of play there.
Eugene, I look down on the sideline. I see number 80. That's Brady Cook. He's had an outstanding season. I see him in street clothes. I don't know if they'll hold him off as a handoff to Shepard, and Shepard is going to be dropped for a 4-yard loss. Shepard almost 900 yards and 13 touchdowns on the year. Just not able to get untracked right now. That defensive line, Shelby Valley playing well.
Now that was Asensio.
Yeah, it's probably one of the new ones.
He's on your all-name team, Rafael Asensio. He's tough.
Okay.
It's going to be second and long for the Patriots. 3rd rushing attempt of the game for Shepard.
And Valley has a good mixture of seniors and juniors and sophomores with some freshmen that's seeing some playing time.
Knott County 2 wideouts to both sides of the field.
Shelby Valley with a 5-man front defensively coming with pressure.
Something that throws it. He's got a man open that throws it behind him, and that was due to the pressure coming up the middle from Shelby Valley.
It'll be 3rd down and 12.
So it'll be 3rd and 12. He had a man open. He ran a good route. Had him open out in the flat, and he would have been near a first down.
It'll be 3rd down and Oh, it's double sticks, so it's about 12 yards for them to get a first down. 3:24 remaining here in the first period. Hit your like and share, but let us know where you're watching from. Send us your comments.
Sumner now 3 of 8 for 34 yards. Patriots 2 first downs here in the first period.
2 receivers to the left side, Ronnie. They've got a tight end to the right side this time.
Sumner drops back, looks, throws over the middle. It's complete. Wow. Oh, man, did he pay for that? That was a
tight end.
Wow, that was a hit. I'm not sure that was Russ Osborne, and he's going to be a yard short of the first down. And Knott County players shaken up. With that, we'll step out and take a short timeout. We'll be back with more on the D&D Sports Network.
Hi, everybody. Dave Baker here for Citizens Bank in Kentucky. Do you want to love your car even more? How about putting extra cash in your pocket each month by refinancing with new low rates at CBK? It is fast, it's easy. All you have to do is log on to wearecitizens.bank.
Looking for a new healthcare provider? Come see us at Tug Valley Wellness Clinic. We take all patients from the ages 2 and up. Our staff has over 30 years of medical experience. We do everything from DOT physicals, wellness exams, adult.
They'll come back on. Back at Shelby Valley, where the Wildcats lead at 22-0. We had a player shaken up after a nice catch. That was Dobson. Great job of holding onto the football coming across the middle. And that's what they say, Ronnie, the old adage, if you're going to go across the middle, sometimes you pay the price.
That was a great catch. That's Dobson's second catch of the night. It was for 12 yards. 4th and 1. Patriots are going to go for it here. What about a quarterback draw, Eugene, right up the middle?
I think Shelby Valley's going to take care of everything by jumping off sides.
Third penalty of the game against Valley for 25 yards. So a new set of downs for the Patriots. Third first down here.
And I don't blame the defensive coordinator. He's coming out of the ball game. Because the one thing they say, you don't move. The ball is right there in front of you. You don't move until the ball moves. Start that in July by taping a football to a stick to make those defensive linemen just hold themselves tight right there until that ball moves.
Valley leading 22-0 early in this game. Sumner drops back. Here comes the quarterback draw, and he's got great running room. He's running over people. He's across the 45, inside the 40. Great run by Sumner, and he's got enough for another first down.
Bulldozer.
Boy, he did. I'm telling you. He inflicted the hurt on the Shelby Valley defender.
That's like Childers that come up to make the tackle, but I think he was standing a little too high, and he took the brunt of that lick.
Eugene, what did we say about the quarterback draw?
Run it. That slows them down.
That was, he had plenty of running room. Had to cut down on that aggressive pass rush maybe by Valley. He's inside the 40, the deepest penetration for Knott County. 2 minutes remaining, first period, 22-0 Valley.
At the longest, they're going to have to hurry. They're not going to get this play off. And that should be motion. They didn't call it.
They got it complete. And that's Eldridge. That's number 1. That's not Eldridge. Eldridge is 13. That's Shane Gibson.
Sumner's pass complete to number 1, Gibson.
Then they're having success.
Pick up of 7 yards.
This is also the longest time of possession for Knott County tonight.
Eugene Sumner now
down.
5 for 10 for 51 yards.
Timeout on the field.
Well, a timeout on the field. We'll take one. Shelby Valley 22, Knott County Central nothing. Back in 1 minute on the D&D Sports Network.
Looking for a new healthcare provider? Come see us at Tug Valley Wellness Clinic. We take all patients from the ages 2 and up. Our staff has over 30 years of medical experience. We do everything from DOT physicals, wellness exams, adult and child, walk-in visits, and more. Call us today at 304-236-3601 or reach us Monday through Friday.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
Second down, and short for Knott County. As we approach the 1 minute mark of the first period, Shelby Valley leads it 22-0.
Low snap, and there's a pitch up the middle to Shepard. Good call, and Shepard, I think, is going to have enough for another first down.
All righty. When you look at the number of underclassmen on the field right now for Knott County, their technique is pretty solid. They just got to, they need some experience. They need some time in the weight room, and I think they'll be right there come August of next year.
Well, we'll send a little bit of everything from the offense.
I'm not giving up on them right now in this ball game, but they do face a more experienced team right now. 3
first downs on this drive for Knott County, which began at their 21-yard line.
Again, they're going to have to hurry with the play clock.
Sumner drops back. He's got good protection there. He throws, and no one there. Incomplete. Be 2nd and 10.
Incomplete.
I think they're going to give him the benefit of the doubt on a
down and 10
intentional grounding. What's going on in Tennessee tonight? What about Will Levis? What he did last week.
Hope he has a great night tonight against the Steelers.
I had to say that Jaden, our producer or co-producer tonight, he's a Steelers fan.
Patriots have picked up 43 yards on this drive, began at their own 21-yard line. They're all the way down to the 29 of Valley. They face a 2nd and 10. Sumner 5-11 on the night. Looks across the middle and a little too hard that time for Dotson. Incomplete. Bring up a 3rd down.
Hey, what? He was open.
It'll be 3rd down and 10.
If he'd been on target, that could have been some good yardage.
Did you know the receivers from Knott County are getting open against this Shelby Valley secondary? A couple passes a little too hard, a couple passes behind the receivers. 3rd and 10. Of course, Knott County, no question about it, 4-down territory. What about a draw here to Shepard on 3rd down, then you can come back on 4th down?
Well, that's always a possibility.
Sumner.
I think the quick hitch is out there, too, and they dropped it.
Wow, that would have been at the 21-yard line.
A little outside curl. It would have been short of the 1st down, but it would have made 4th down, 2 yards very manageable. Now they've got to get, the full 10 yards from the 27, 28-yard line.
Hunter Sumner, a freshman. Always great to build with a freshman quarterback. And I tell you what, I think they got a good game plan with the short passing game. Kind of give your quarterback low-risk passes, and, boy, there's another.
You say something, Brandon? That's Shelby Valley's not being very disciplined right now on the defensive line. That's the 3rd time that they've jumped off sides. That's going to make it 4th down and 5 instead of 4th down and 10. And, that's a mental error. That's all it is.
14 ticks left on the clock here in the first half. It's been all Valley thus far, 22-0, but Knott County, a pretty impressive drive here.
And the freshman's doing a pretty good job with that hard count.
He is.
Would be surprised if they don't try it again. You got the play clock down to 5 seconds.
Good snap. Sumner. Pass out in the flat is complete, and they're going to have enough for another 1st down.
A missed tackle at the 25-yard line. And it is 1st down for Knott County as he goes out of bounds. The ball will be spotted at the 19-yard line of the Wildcats. 7 seconds remaining in the first quarter of play. Shelby Valley with 3 possessions, and they have scored 3 touchdowns, and that'll be the last play of the first period. 22-0 the score. Shelby Valley on top of Knott County. We'll step away from this break, and we'll be back with more from Shelby Valley in the 2A playoff on the D&D Sports Network.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
Come down to Trailblazers Outfitters, located right off the 4-lane from Williamson, West Virginia, to hop on your new rental of side-by-sides, dirt bikes, or four-wheelers. They also have four-wheeler, dirt bike, and side-by-side repairs, along with accessories, tires, and stereo systems, and a large repair shop. Give them a call today at 859-953-0903 to get your new rental to enjoy the trails today.
Gracie and Tate Merchandising has become a staple here in the Danville and Madison community. They'll make sure you find that treasure that's been eluding you. Everything you need under one roof. New items at discounted prices right here at Gracie and Tate Merchandising. Go Skyhawks!
It's going to be 1st and 10 from the Shelby Valley 19-yard line for the Patriots. They put together a nice drive here at the end of the first period and beginning of the second period after falling behind 22-0. See what the Patriots can muster here.
Low snap, Sumner out in the middle. He's got a man open out there. That's Gibson, and a good open field tackle that time for Shelby Valley.
That's the hitch pass I was talking about, where you just raise up and throw at Gibson. And Gibson could not break that first tackle. It's going to bring up second down and long. You know, we're talking athletics here, and halftime we'll be talking academics. Shelby Valley with some impressive test scores, and we'll hope to talk to Greg Napier about the academics here at Shelby Valley, as we will feature them on our MGC halftime show.
Ball marked right at the line of scrimmage for the first time tonight. Knott County inside the Shelby Valley red zone. Second down.
Well, they're giving that slant wide open, isn't it, to the inside?
Oh, yeah,
receiver.
absolutely. There's a pass out in the flat. It's incomplete over the head of Dotson, so it'll be third down.
Pass intended for Gibson is incomplete.
An incomplete pass stops the clock.
For Knott Central.
You know, the pressure from Shelby Valley, they've had 3 offside penalties. It's kind of cut down. You know, the pressure's not what it was early in this game. I don't know if the draw by Sumner or what, but this short passing game has given Shelby Valley some problems.
Well, did it come too easy, too fast for the Wildcats? Are they losing their mental sharpness right now?
2 wide outs, both sides. There's a slant pass, and boy, they throw it behind him. And boy, Eugene, just too much cushion. I mean, the defensive back is like 15 yards off the receiver. That is just too much yardage. If I'm up in the box, I'm going to, defensive assistant, I'm going to say, hey, you need to tighten it up. They're throwing short. They're not throwing over your head. Too much room. That would have been, you know, the pass was not a good pass, but that would have been close to enough for the first down.
Let's see what they do here on 4th down. They've got to get inside the 10-yard line to get a first down, and they're going to attempt a field goal of, looks like it's going to be a 37-yard field goal. And in warm-ups, the kicker was hitting them pretty well.
Eldridge to hold. There's the kick.
Blocked.
And Valley's going to recover at the 27. And interesting call there on 4th and 10 with a 37-yard field goal attempt, which is no good. And Valley would take over. But I'll tell you, Knott County used a lot of time. They used over 6 minutes on that drive. Shelby Valley scored with 4:22 remaining, and they take over at the 11-minute mark of the second period. Knott County picked up 4 first downs on that drive.
And look at the formation Shelby Valley's in right now. There's 4 receivers here to the right side.
Look for them to go single coverage to the right side of the field. Osborne, nope. He's going to throw it out in the flat to Bentley. Bentley's got a couple of blockers in front of him. Bentley, good cutback. Bentley's at the 40. He's looking for more. He's at the 50. He's the 40, the 35, and he's going to be hauled down at the 26-yard line. Great execution by the Wildcats.
For another first down.
We're going to spot that as a 49-yard completed pass. And like I say, you better be tuned in if you're going to bring him down on the first attempt, because he is very elusive once he gets the ball in his hands.
Osborne 4 of 5 now for 132 and a touchdown. Sturgill in the backfield with Osborne, and he's going to get the ball up the middle. He's got a big hole. Osborne 15-10 all the way inside the 10, knocked down at the 9, another first down for the Wildcats.
17-yard play for the Wildcats. That'll be good enough for another.
Wildcats unofficially 10 first downs in this game.
A 19-yard gain on that play. They're just eating the yardage up in huge chunks.
Sturgill only a sophomore. Osborne in the shotgun. Sturgill off to the left. Osborne's going to drop back and look. And Osborne's going to tuck it under his arms to the 5. Spin move at the 2. Goes in standing up. Osborne with his second touchdown of the night. And Valley goes on top 28-0. 9:53 remaining. And Eugene, everybody covered once again. And they had their back turned to Osborne. And, well, hold the phones. Let's see what we got here. They're going to bring that one back. Still haven't seen a signal from the official. Holding against the Wildcats.
Holding against the Wildcats. It'll back it up 10 yards.
There'll be a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
It'll be
They'll mark it off.
And go.
And it'll be first and goal from the 20-yard line.
5 penalties now if you're looking for an Achilles heel for 40 yards for Valley Osborne. Drops back and the pass out in the flat intended for Bentley is incomplete. Boy,
3 of those penalties, though, were just mental breakdowns of jumping off sides from the defensive line position.
Boy, that'd be a big defensive stop for the Patriots. I'll tell you, if they can hold here. 9:41 remaining here in the first half. Shelby Valley has scored on all 3 of their possessions. They lead 22-0. Handoff around Sturgill. Goes to the right side, cuts back against the grain, gets inside the 15-yard line. And I think it's going to be enough for another first down for Shelby Valley.
And fumble is recovered by Knott.
There's a fumble and Knott County has it, and it'll be first and 10.
Didn't see that.
I saw Knott County. I saw one of their players, number 20, Preston Shepard, point that the ball was loose and that Knott County had it. And it will be Patriot football, and they will have it at their own 15-yard line, first and 10, with 9:34 to play in the first half.
Big stop by the Patriot defense. You thought Shelby Valley had scored the touchdown on the Osborne scramble, but the holding penalty negates that, and there's a timeout called by Knott County. 9:34 remaining in the first half. Shelby Valley 22, Knott County 0. Back in 1 minute on the D&D Sports Network.
Here at Appalachian Medical, our team has extensive experience in dealing with respiratory disease. That's why we specialize in respiratory products and disease management. We want to bring our knowledge and know-how to help patients live a healthier life. Appalachian Medical was developed by clinical professionals. We have more than 30 years of combined experience in respiratory disease management, case management, critical care, and more. Our respiratory therapists are skilled and compassionate. With offices in Kentucky, West Virginia, Indiana, Ohio, and Pennsylvania, let us be the ones you trust with your medical health care.
If you're looking for a great selection and a great experience for your next Harley-Davidson, come on down to Mountain State Harley-Davidson here in Del Barton, West Virginia.
We have new 2023 models in stock and ready for delivery. Special financing available.
Or choose pre-owned with one of the largest inventories in the tri-state area with great low prices.
Visit our showroom filled with licensed Harley-Davidson apparel and more.
Don't write that check until you check with us, Mountain State Harley-Davidson, 61 Priest Bottom Road, or visit us online at mountainstatehd.com.
They're cheerleading.
After the timeout, it's Knott County first and 10.
Be fun.
They're at their own 15-yard line.
Full house backfield this time. That's Shepard trying the right side, not going to get much. First time we've seen that formation. That was actually Eldridge on the carry.
Second down and 11.
So a loss of 1, make it second 11. They've not been very effective on the ground except for the scramble by Hunter Sumner. Eugene, how big is that stop that time for Knott County? They thought they'd given up a score, and they turned Valley away with a recovered fumble.
Has to be a huge confidence builder.
Yep.
Second and 11. Full house backfield, wishbone formation. And Sumner's going to keep it on the bootleg around the right side, and he's on his feet. Going to be brought down behind the line of scrimmage back at the 10-yard line. I like the call.
And I like the defense because they stayed home. They didn't bite on the reversal by the quarterback. They stayed home, and if you're defensive end, defensive tackle, you do not come across that line of scrimmage and chase someone until you see that they have crossed the line of scrimmage on the other side of the ball. Then you get in your pursuit angle.
3rd and 14 for the Patriots, deep in their own territory. The ball's marked at their own 11-yard line. Shelby Valley a little ragged here in the second period. A lot of penalties, a turnover.
We do want you to hit the like and share in the comments. And there's going to be a delay of game against Knott County.
Or did they get a timeout?
They might have got the timeout call. They did. So timeout Knott County. They trail 22-0. They're facing 3rd and 14 when we come back after this short break on the D&D Sports Network.
Looking for a great selection, great prices, and a great experience on your next ATV, motorcycle, or side-by-side? Come check out Kiefer's Kawasaki.
Our #1 goal is to offer you the best power sport experience at a great price.
Like this new 23 Kawasaki Teryx 4 for only $17,999. Before you write that check, check with us. And remember, your adventure starts here at Kiefer Kawasaki. Route 44 South, Jerry West Highway in Logan, or visit KiefersPowersports.net.
If you've recently had a loved one pass, bring them to Hall & Jones Funeral Home in Virgie, Kentucky. We let you grieve in peace instead of worrying about a heavy financial burden of bearing.
Welcome back, everyone. Knott County facing a 3rd and 10. There's going to be a toss sweep. It's going to be a halfback pass. It is, and hits complete out to the 23. The question is he going to have enough for the first down?
I had to get to the 20, almost to the 26-yard line, so I'll bring up 4th down.
Pass was completed to Chance Amberger, a sophomore.
I like the play call, though.
Oh, don't you, though? Tell you what, they'll empty the playbook tonight. It's going to be 4th down, and, boy, if I'm Knott County, I just about have to kick it away here at the 22-yard line. It's going to be a 4th and 4, but I think they may be going for it. I tell you,
I'd give them a chance to jump off sides again.
That's what I was. You took the words right out of my mouth, partner. Boy, they use all the play clock, don't they?
Now we have had a situation with the play clock. Now they'll set the 25-second clock, and they are in the wishbone going for it on 4th and short.
Well, they try to draw them off.
Sure thing.
More Valley's got to be disciplined here.
Their feet better be in concrete if I was the defensive line coach.
Play clock down to 8. And they run it. Toss sweep around the left side to Shepard. He's going to try to get the corner. Cuts back, still on his feet.
Short.
And, boy, that is going to be close. He's at the 25. Eugene, I believe he had to get to the 26, didn't he?
Well, the official is saying first down Shelby Valley.
Yeah, good.
Or did they give it to him? They're going to give them the first down. They had to get to the 26-yard line. The ball's at the 25.
That is 7 first downs now for the Patriots here in this first half. 6:58 remaining. All the 22 points for Valley came in the first period. Well, boy, we talked about ball control, and it is working for Knott County. They're using all the clock. Something. Their back looks, good protection, looks downfield, and there's a fumble, and it's going to be loose. And I think Shelby Valley is going to have the recovery.
They do have it.
That's Jackson Robinson on the recovery. Usually that time the freshman made a freshman mistake. Should have just ate the football and lived to fight another day.
Yeah, the worst thing it could have been would have been second down at about 10 or 12.
Yeah.
Instead, they give Shelby Valley the ball inside the red zone. 6:38 to play here in the first half.
Valley's last score came at 4:22 of the first period. We're down to 6.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Valley with the 22-0 lead. Osborne, handoff up the middle. That's Sturgill. That's Kraft, Kraft's going to take it in. One play drive. And Kraft gets the touchdown, his second of the night.
What the big guys up front, Ronnie, they got to get their credit. They do some great protection, and they open some big holes. And I think you got to look at those big guys up front as one of the reasons why Shelby Valley is having such a great season. They come off the ball hard.
Valley going for the 2-point conversion. They're 2 out of 3 on the night. Osmond's going to roll to his right. He's looking under a lot of pressure. Reverses field and still on his feet, and he's looking. He may be able to take it in. He cuts back again against the grain, trying to get to the corner, and he does. Well,
an 84-yard 2-point conversion.
My goodness. Oh, that play covered about 40 yards, but it's good for the 2-point conversion. Valley leads 30-0. Back in 1 minute on the D&D Sports Network.
If you've recently had a loved one pass, bring them to Hall and Jones Funeral Home in Bergy, Kentucky. We let you grieve in peace instead of worrying about a heavy financial burden of burying a loved one. Here at Hall and Jones, we have multiple chapels that can accommodate any size family. We look forward to helping you and your family here at Hall and Jones.
MGC Supply is your complete source for drainage and erosion control products. MGC Supply also sells services and installs Cummins generators. MGC Supply sells and delivers limestone gravel for businesses and homeowners. MGC Supply is your solution supplier and is proud to sponsor all the teams in Eastern Kentucky. 2590 U.S. Highway 23 South Pottville, Kentucky, 41501. Give them a call today at 606-433-0077. Or you can call them at 606-794-6765.
Set for Shelby Valley's kickoff. They lead it 30-0. 6:31 left to go here in the first half.
Kick taken by the up guy at the 31-yard line. He's looking for a wall, but he's retreating and going the wrong way. And that was number 21. That was Bryce Bentley. No, excuse me. Let's see. That was Nathan Ambergy on the return. Mason Ambergy, a 5'8", 140-pound sophomore. Usually the drives for Shelby Valley. Are you ready for this? They've covered 59 yards in 5 plays, 59 yards in 3 plays, 34 yards in 4 plays, 21 yards in 1 play. Boy, you talk about a misleading stat in this game would be time of possession. 6:20 remaining first half. Shelby Valley with the 30-0 lead. Split backfield. Sumner has it. There's a fumble. Ball's loose. Who's going to get it? I believe Knott County got on it.
They got it at the 32-yard line.
Yep.
Popped up pretty high there.
That was Lincoln Griffith in on the recovery for Knott County.
We will have games in Kentucky tomorrow night on the D&D Sports Network. One game that I know we have will be Perry County Central hosting their first ever home playoff game, as they will be taking on Williamsburg. No, not Williamsburg.
Willie County? No.
I'll get it in a minute. But KJ and I will be on Minor Mountain, as it's Mountain View coming to Minor Mountain to take on Domingo Central.
Second 9, there's a pass, and it's thrown up for grabs at about the 45-yard line. That pass was intended for Shane Gibson, but it falls incomplete.
Russ Osborne knocked that one down, coming from his safety position, but also good coverage out there by the right corner, and I think, was that Sturgill?
Sumner now 7 of 18 for 51 yards.
Might have been Kraft.
3rd and 9, 5.5 minutes remaining in this one. Ball's going to be marked at the 26-yard line of Knott County.
Get ready to go to camera 3.
Here comes something to drop straight back. He's looking, the freshman completes it to Shepard, and he's brought down immediately. Now they're going to say incomplete. So it's going to be 4th down.
Shelby Valley knew that one was coming. They had it played perfectly. So 4th down coming for the Patriots. They would have to get almost 10 yards to get a first down.
Big hit for Shelby Valley that time. I think that was number 55. That was Ian Ratliff. And on defense.
So Knott County is going to be in punt formation. Back to punt for the Patriots will be Everidge.
Everidge standing at the 15-yard line. Bentley back at midfield. 5:26 remaining in the first half.
He had one good punt early in the ball game. It's
Eldridge, he's got another good one. Line drive back to the 40. Bentley retreats, gets it. Bentley to the 50, the 45, cuts back through. Bentley still on his feet, and he's going to be, and he fumbles it, and it's still loose. And who got it? That's going to be interesting. Bentley, a great return, but
Shelby says they have it.
I think Bentley recovered his own fumble at about the 18-yard line. So a 37-yard return by Bentley. And Valley, great field position.
He's fun to watch when he's in the open field, isn't he?
You see that a lot, though, the fumble when the guy's making the second and the third and the fourth efforts. 22-yard line. 5:12 remaining in the first half. Valley leading 30-0. Osborne has ran for a touchdown. He's thrown for one. Kraft has caught a touchdown. He's ran for one. Sturgill has a rushing touchdown.
I think if Valley were to score on this possession here, you'd probably see some changes made in the lineup.
Still not marked the clock for play. Now they do. 30-0. Shelby Valley, a short field once again. Osborne drops back, fakes it, keeps it. Little screen out to Bentley. Bentley eludes one tackler. He gets across the 15 to the 10, still on his feet, brought down from behind at the 5-yard line. That was Eldridge in on a tackle. Saved a touchdown.
You ever tried to catch a water bug?
I agree. 12 first downs now for Valley unofficially. The ball's going to be marked at the 5-yard line. And, of course, with this score, what will go into effect, Eugene?
Running clock. But talk about something else that Bentley has is peripheral vision. And now he's going to get the quick screen.
Bentley's not scored. I tell you, great defense by Knott County. He's brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Brady Bentley. Pick up that 1 yard. It'll be second and goal for Shelby Valley.
This might be a time that Shelby Valley would just try to maybe just knock him off the ball and let Sturgill have it up the middle.
Osborne unofficially 6 for 7, 142 yards and one touchdown. 4:18 remaining. Handoff, is that Sturgill?
That is.
And Sturgill's going to get his second touchdown of the night. Takes it in from 5 yards out. Valley breaks out on top 36-0.
And that will constitute a running clock. In Kentucky, it's whenever it happens.
Yep.
Well, we have found out in West Virginia the running clock does not come into effect until the fourth quarter as a 2-point conversion. Sturgill, same play, same result. So 4:10 remaining in the first half. Shelby Valley goes up 38-0 over Knott County. Back after this on the D&D Sports Network.
Come on down to Valley Pharmacy, where the staff treat you like family from the second you walk through the doors. Valley Pharmacy will take care of all your pharmaceutical needs. Valley Pharmacy wants to wish the Shelby Valley Wildcats the best of luck in tonight's action.
Back at Shelby Valley, where the Wildcats, they're having their way in this first round game as they lead it 38-0 as the clock will start rolling and will continue to roll as Shelby Valley leads it by a score of 38-0.
2 quick touchdowns by Valley, and they take advantage of the turnover. On a short field, they go 21 yards. Johnson to put a leg into it, and there's going to be offsides against Valley.
I invite you to hit the like and share. Let's share your comments on D&D Sports Network as we bring you this broadcast. Shelby Valley
Offside
appears
against
that
the
they
Wildcats.
will progress to round number 2. And they will host the winner of the Floyd County Central Eastridge game.
That should be a good, interesting game, wouldn't you think?
It will be. Eastridge is capable of putting up some points as well as Floyd County Central.
I'll tell you that Isaiah Atkins just put some points on the scoreboard in the last 2 or 3 weeks for Eastridge. And of course, what about Floyd Central? They had Valley down 30-14 in the first half last week. Kick coming now after the penalty. Johnson, a sophomore.
Another directional kick toward the sideline around the numbers, and they're going to take it to the left side again, trying to get to a wall.
I believe that's Mason Ambergy, and he's going to run out of bounds at about the 35-yard line.
Mason Ambergy on the kickoff return for Knott Central.
55 yards.
Run out of bounds, and the Patriots will take over. First down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Running clock here in the first half, 3:50 remaining. And the rest of this game will go by quickly, folks.
I was looking to see if Shelby Valley was making some defensive changes, but it appears not here in the first half.
Good field position for the Patriots. They've moved the ball between the 20s. They've just not been able to capitalize when they got into the deep and valley territory. One turnover apiece against each team. Sumner drops back. He looks, throws across the middle. He's got a man, and it's intercepted. Shelby Valley has it, bringing it back at the 30. They may take it the whole way. That's number 8. Jacob Childers, and he eludes one tackle, and he scores. He made the interception at about the 48-yard line. Jacob Childers with a 48-yard interception return. I tell you, once he made the interception, he turned running back. That was a nice return by Childers. And Valley blows it open. They're up 44-0.
Jacob Childers, 5'10", 175-pound junior.
First interception of the night against Sumner. Gave him 48-yard INT return, a pick 6. And Valley's going to try the extra point.
Invite you stay tuned. We'll have our MGC halftime report.
Low snap, kick is up and not going to get there. Yeah, nope, short. 2:07 remaining in the first half. Shelby Valley 44, Knott County nothing. Back in 1 minute on the D&D Sports Network.
If you was pushed out of the area because of loss of work in the coal industry, look no longer. Jim Marr is here for you. Jim Marr is now hiring for all positions in the coal field. Stop by their offices in Logan, West Virginia or in Wheeling, West Virginia and apply today. Let the folks at Double Quick help you start your 2022 off right. They've brought back the Bourbon Pecan Coffee. For a limited time only. You can also quench your thirst with the great deals on fountain drinks they offer daily. Double Quick is your one-stop shop for everything. They offer breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can stop by one of their many storefront locations spread throughout eastern Kentucky. Stop by and let Double Quick make your day better.
Getting wacky. I'll fix it whenever we start back.
Clock running, a continuous clock, and Shelby Valley leads it 44-0 over Knott County, and the Wildcats set to kick it off. We expected Shelby Valley to have a lot of experience and to be a favorite in this game, but I think this score surprises me that it's this much this quick.
48-0. Jacob Childers, the junior, with a great return. He picked it off at the 48-yard line, then made a nice cutback at the 5-yard line and took it into the end zone. Try for the extra point was no good. There's the kickoff return by Knott County. Good return out almost into midfield. That was Chance Ambergy on the return. Good return gives Knott County plenty of good playing field, but they only have 10 10 seconds and the clock running. They may be able to get one play off. I don't think so. They are walking out on the field slowly. That may be the end of the first half, and it is. We're at halftime. Playoff action. The second season has began, and it's been all Shelby Valley. They put up 22 in the first period, 22 in the second period. We're at halftime, and Knott County and Shelby Valley, with Knott County not able to get into the end zone. They moved the ball, but it's been all Shelby Valley. And the score at halftime, Shelby Valley 44, Knott County 0. Back in a few minutes on the D&D Sports Network.
This is Bruce Walters from Bruce Walters Kia. By now, you know Kia is a great vehicle, and you know they come with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. So why should you buy from Bruce Walters Kia? At Bruce Walters Kia, we're going to change your oil for free for life. And what you do with that money you save is up to you. Come check out the 2022 Kia Carnival and the 2021 Kia Sorento, only at Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville. Or shop us online at brucewalterskia.com.
It's our 60th anniversary sale at Kimber's. Since 1963, it's been our family serving your family, and we want to celebrate with you with some of the best offers in our history. Kimber has up to 60% off store-wide, up to 60 months interest-free. With your minimum purchase, free delivery up to 60 miles, and with any mattress purchase, your foundation is only $60. The 60th anniversary sale, only at your favorite Kimber store.
Welcome back, everyone, and we'd like to remind you, Made to Crave Mexican Restaurant now has 2 locations, Pikeville and Prestonsburg. Use them to cater your next event. You can order through DoorDash on their app or their website, madetocraverestaurant.com, all small letters. And, of course, you can call the Pikeville restaurant at 696-637-1280 or the Prestonsburg restaurant at 606-506-5038. That is Made to Crave Mexican Restaurant. Welcome you back to the MGC Supply halftime show. I'm Eugene Newsom, where Shelby Valley has taken care of business 44-0 over Knott County in the first half, and a lot of athletics going on at Shelby Valley. But with me right now is the principal of Shelby Valley High School, and we're ready to talk a little academics. Some good news came out this week about test scores, especially for your high school, Shelby Valley.
Oh, yeah, it was a good week. You had me with Made to Crave, though. I'm kind of hungry right now. But no, anyway, yeah, we had a good week. You know, we're proud of our athletic teams here, whether it's cross country or volleyball or soccer or football, golf. Yeah, we've had a good start to the school year, and with football doing as well as it is. But got some good news from the Kentucky Department of Education on I guess you would say Tuesday evening. It was trick or treat, and we got treated, I do believe. Sometimes the KDE can trick you a little bit, but yeah, had a good outing. Last year in the Kentucky Summative Assessment, accountability in the state of Kentucky, your sophomores take a reading and math test, your juniors take science, social studies, and writing test, and you've got some seniors with their transition readiness, whether they're academic ready for college or career ready to walk out with an industry certification. So all that data comes in together, and the Kentucky Department of Education ranks your school. And I'm proud to say we finished in the top 10% this year, at least in the top 10, depending on what numbers you look at and how many high schools there are actually in the state of Kentucky. But we know for a fact that we're at least in the top 10. We finished 22nd overall. There's only 24 schools that are identified as a blue school, which we like that color coding. That's how they rank the top ranked. It starts with it goes, let's see if I'm not mistaken, it goes red, orange, yellow, green, and then blue. So, we were excited about that. One of 24 high schools in the entire state of Kentucky to hold a blue rating, and just very proud of my kids. The students here, they've worked diligently since the pandemic to catch back up to where we need to be with the loss of learning we experienced there. The staff, whether, the teachers are working hard in the classroom, but my cooks, my bus drivers, my custodians, everybody pulled together through the pandemic, came back and focused on our kids.
I'm going to save you right now. You can't have school without your secretary.
Hey, I can't have anything without the ladies out front, from Joe Mullins and Robin Taylor and Paula Coleman. That gang, they save me on a daily basis, without a doubt.
But it was good news all through the valley, not just the high school. The feeder schools had great scores as well. So that just shows that this is a strong academic area as well as strong athletics, as we're seeing here. And the way this one has turned out, it looks like you'll be hosting either Floyd County Central or East Ridge either Thursday or Friday next week. Probably Friday, since we're cutting the games in half. But tonight you're playing on Thursday because of lack of officials. We need officials.
Most definitely.
More people to yell at.
And I think that sadly that's part of it, though. We've lost a lot of good officials. Just because of the treatment, I mean, along the way, and I've yelled at them, you've yelled at them, we've all, if you're wearing stripes, you're a target. But
I've worn the stripes too.
and that's the other thing. You and I both worn the stripes, and we know what it is to, how hard it is to get out there, and everybody's doing the best they can. But our numbers are down across the board in football. It is, and it's again since the pandemic, it's just hard to find people to come out that want to do things, I guess, and. Hopefully we can get those numbers up, go and recruit some good college kids to come out and give it a shot and make a little money and have some fun while they do it.
I'm going to take the camera and kind of pan around right now. And, of course, some of the upgrades that has been made here at the Hobart Clay Johnson Athletic Facility here. I see the track has been painted. Almost everything is complete. What a donation and what a tribute that was for this facility to be turned into what it is.
No, it is, and you got to look at. We've had some great community support. The Hobart Clay Johnson family, and the basically, I guess it's an endowment that they've given us of $4 million. You've got Greg Johnson, the Johnson brothers, who got all this started so many years ago. Still taking care of our community.
That was back when you and I killed the grass.
Multiple times. Should have never hired us to have anything to do with grass. That's for sure. But great community support. Chad Hall, all the way out in Texas, taking care of us. Heck, Josh Osborne, made a heck of in name of his family. His father made a nice contribution to our school. So we've got some great community support and those individuals have put a lot of money back into this, and you can't say anything other than thank you. And the biggest thing is it's all for our kids, and they have a class facility here, first class facility. The field, the track. You go over on the other side of the hill, and we've got our field events. We're putting in a discus and shot put and long jump, and hopefully a high jump pit to be put in, so we can host some regional track events here, and just a lot of great things in this area right now for our kids, and I'm just excited for them because you and I never had this back in our day.
Long Fork, get on the bus to go to practice.
Yeah, get on the bus to go to practice, and then when you got to practice, there wasn't a whole lot of other things you could do as far as getting a drink of water or maybe going to the restroom. That was not a shall we say a private event back in the day.
Well, I'll tell you what, it has been a great half for the Shelby Valley offense and defense. They lead it 44-0. I think we'll probably see some youngsters get to play a lot here in the second half, and then they'll gear up towards whoever they will meet next weekend, because I don't think 44 points is going to be able to overcome. I don't think Knott County will give up. I just think it's been it's just too big a mountain for them to climb with a running clock.
Yeah, our defense has picked it up quite a bit here. I'm excited about that. We've struggled a little bit here lately, so I'm excited about that.
But I want to thank you for stopping by on our MGC Supply halftime show. Has got some great athletics, got great schools in this area, and things are thriving, and hopefully the Wildcats will continue to roll on down the road here in the 2A playoffs.
Well, I think I'll be cheering for Clinton County next week. I think that's who it is. Carroll County, yeah. So if Carroll County can pull off the upset at Somerset, they'll have to come to us in that round 3, providing we can get by East Ridge or Floyd Central.
Well, the difference is Somerset has a power ranking of .621, and Shelby Valley has a power ranking of .618.
Yeah.
Now, do the math. 3/300ths of a point is going to be the difference of a 3.5-4 hour trip. I got my own opinion about this system that we've adopted here. I think it's a little bit crazy myself. I really don't understand it. Well, you get 35% of it is based on your winning percentage, 35% of it is based on your opponent's winning percentage, and then 30% is based on your opponent's winning percentage. So
crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, and we are 22nd in the state, but I'd challenge my math department to figure that one out because I don't think I can.
Well, I want to thank you for allowing D&D, Ronnie, Paul, KJ, and Jaden and I to be here. And we always enjoy coming here and the hospitality. And thanks to Jamie Howe, your athletic director. And we're going to be covering a lot of your basketball games. And I'm glad to know that we have internet available for your baseball and softball. So D&D Sports will be at Shelby Valley a lot this year, and I want to thank you for that.
Hey, we love having you. And I'm going to say this, too, real quick on the academic side. Pike County schools in general, yeah, we have our district is in green. You know, those gentlemen and ladies down there have done a great job supporting the schools and giving us what we needed to be successful, and we appreciate that, and we love the fact that y'all come up here and cover our kids, man. Now, if you can keep Ronnie Paul from slipping and falling and breaking anything, good luck. And you know, you have been known to step in a hole or two.
Yeah, it was Halloween night.
Do appreciate you guys.
That's a story for another time. Yeah. We're at the half, the LGC Supply halftime show where Shelby Valley leads at 44-0 over Knott County. We'll have a running clock when we start the second half. We're going to step away for some business, and we'll be back on the D&D Sports Network.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance East Kentucky Chiropractic wants to remind you about their Sports Injury Recovery Clinic. Dr. Dale Williams has been providing treatment for sports injuries of all kinds for over 20 years, offering individualized treatments utilizing X-ray and therapies like cold laser, E-stim, and manipulation. East Kentucky Chiropractic can get you off the sidelines and back into the game. Schedule an appointment today with Dr. Williams or Dr. Fields. Call 606-487-9505. We accept most insurances, Medicare and Medicaid.
Hi, everybody. Dave Baker here for Citizens Bank of Kentucky. Do you want to love your car even more? How about putting extra cash in your pocket each month by refinancing with new low rates at CBK? It is fast. It's easy. All you have to do is log on to wearecitizens.bank.
Looking for a new healthcare provider? Come see us at Tug Valley Wellness Clinic. We take all patients from the ages 2 and up. Our staff has over 30 years of medical experience. We do everything from DOT physicals, wellness exams, adult and child, walk-in visits, and more. Call us today at 304-236-3601 or reach us Monday through Friday.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
Come down to Trailblazers Outfitters, located right off the 4-lane from Williamson, West Virginia, to hop on your new rental of side-by-sides, dirt bikes, or four-wheelers. They also have four-wheeler, dirt bike, and side-by-side repairs, along with accessories, tires, and stereo systems, and a large repair shop. Give them a call today at 859-953-0903 to get your new rental to enjoy the trails today.
Gracie and Tate Merchandising has become a staple here in the Danville and Madison community. They'll make sure you find that treasure that's been eluding you. Everything you need under one roof. New items at discounted prices right here at Gracie and Tate Merchandising. Go Skyhawks! Here at Appalachian Medical, our team has extensive experience in dealing with respiratory disease. That's why we specialize in respiratory products and disease management. We want to bring our knowledge and know-how to help patients live a healthier life. Appalachian Medical was developed by clinical professionals. We have more than 30 years of combined experience in respiratory disease management, case management, critical care, and more. Our respiratory therapists are skilled and compassionate. With offices in Kentucky, West Virginia, Indiana, Ohio, and Pennsylvania, let us be the ones you trust with your medical health care.
If you're looking for a great selection and a great experience for your next Harley-Davidson, come on down to Mountain State Harley-Davidson here in Delbarton, West Virginia.
We have new 2023 models in stock and ready for delivery. Special financing available.
Or choose pre-owned with one of the largest inventories in the tri-state area with great low prices.
Visit our showroom filled with licensed Harley-Davidson apparel and more.
Don't write that check until you check with us, Mountain State Harley-Davidson, 61 Priest Bottom Road, or visit us online at mountainstatehd.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Shelby Valley, where it is Shelby Valley leading 44-0 over Knott County. As we are at the half at MGC Supply halftime show, and we'll get to the recap of tonight's scoring in a moment. Anyway, the scoring got off to a start with 9:16 left to go in the first period. It was Osborne 21 yards to Kraft, and it made the score 6-0. And then Osborne to Kraft with a 2-point conversion made it 8-0. That was a 5-play, 59-yard drive. Then with 6:12 left to go in the first quarter, Shelby Valley goes 59 yards in 3 plays. Sturgill takes it in from 3 yards out to make it 14-0. Osborne's pass to Sturgill for the 2-point conversion made it 16-0. And then in the second quarter, Shelby Valley struck again at the 4:22 mark. A 4-play, 39-yard drive. Osborne ran it in from 5 yards out to make it 22-0. The 2-point conversion failed. And with 6:31 to play, Kraft 21 yards on the run, made it 28-0. Osborne with a 2-point conversion run, made it 30-0. And then with 4:10 to go in the second quarter, Shelby Valley goes 4 plays. Sturgill takes it in from 5 yards out to make it 36-0. He also ran the same play for the 2-point conversion to make it 38-0. And then a pick six by Jacob Childers with 2:38 to go in the quarter. And it made it 44-0 Shelby Valley as the Wildcats lead it 44-0 here at the break. And with that, we'll take this time out. And when we come back, we'll have second half kickoff on the D&D Sports Network.
Looking for a great selection, great prices, and a great experience on your next ATV, motorcycle, or side-by-side? Come check out Kiefer's Kawasaki.
Our #1 goal is to offer you the best power sport experience at a great price.
Like this new 23 Kawasaki Teryx 4 for only $17,999. Before you write that check, check with us. And remember, your adventure starts here at Kiefer Kawasaki. Route 44 South, Jerry West Highway in Logan, or visit KiefersPowersports.net.
If you've recently had a loved one pass, bring them to Hall & Jones Funeral Home in Virgie, Kentucky. We let you grieve in peace instead of worrying about a heavy financial burden of burying a loved one. Here at Hall & Jones, we have multiple chapels that can accommodate any size family. We look forward to helping you and your family here at Hall & Jones.
MGC Supply is your complete source for drainage and erosion control products. MGC Supply also sells services and installs Cummins generators. MGC Supply sells and delivers limestone gravel for businesses and homeowners. MGC Supply is your solution supplier and is proud to sponsor all the teams in Eastern Kentucky. 2590 U.S. Highway 23 South Pottville, Kentucky, 41501. Give them a call today at 606-433-0077. Or you can call them at 606-794-6765.
We're ready for second half kickoff. Shelby Valley will receive the football. They lead it 44-0. And we were talking about playoffs. Shelby Valley will host round 2. The only way that Shelby Valley would have a home game in the third round of the playoff is if there was an upset that Carroll County or the other team in that bracket were to beat Somerset. Then that team would have to come to Shelby Valley, providing Shelby Valley wins round 2, which that's not a guarantee because they're going to be playing either Floyd County Central or East Ridge, both teams capable of winning in their own right. So just a what if. Here's the onside kick to start the second half. Shelby Valley's going to cover it at the Knott County 48-yard line, where they will have it 1st and 10 to start the second half. And I look for us to see a lot of new jerseys for the Wildcats. I see, I think Johnson may go at quarterback. He is, number 1. Brady Johnson will be at quarterback. I do see Logan Johnson in the ball game. He's a wide receiver out to the right wide side. As Johnson looks to pass on his first play, flushed out of the pocket, now throws the bomb. He's got a man, and it is complete at the 10, and Jonah Bartley takes it into the end zone for the touchdown, and Shelby Valley takes a 50-0 lead. Johnson threw that ball a good 55 yards in the air for the touchdown, and the Wildcats now up 50-0 with a 2-point conversion coming.
Wow. Johnson shows he's got an arm, doesn't he, Eugene? Well, it didn't take long to score, 1 minute and 12 seconds.
The heir apparent to the quarterback position. And freshman Jonah Bartley with the touchdown catch.
Tell you what, he's having a pretty good freshman year, too. And another first down for Valley. They're going to try once again. They've been unsuccessful on 2 extra point attempts tonight. High snap. Kick is up and not going to get there. 10-20 remaining here in the third period. Shelby Valley 50, Knott County 0. Back in 1 minute on the D&D Sports Network.
Come on down to Valley Pharmacy, where the staff treat you like family from the second you walk through the door. Valley Pharmacy will take care of all your pharmaceutical needs. Valley Pharmacy wants to wish the Shelby Valley Wildcats the best of luck in tonight's action.
Back at Shelby Valley, where the Wildcats strike quickly. One play, they go 48 yards from Johnson to Bartley. And the the extra point kick failed, and the Wildcats lead it 50-0 with a running clock over Knott County. And
kind of a moot point. I thought the starters might get one series in the third quarter, but you really don't, I guess, want to take a chance of some fluke injury or whatever. I understand that. But I tell you, I think Johnson, he was hurt for part of the year. I think future bodes well, I think, for number 1. And Jonah Bartley, the freshman receiver. Short kick, and it's loose, scramble forward, and it's recovered by Knott County at their own 39-yard line.
Well, I'll tell you what I think about that, Ronnie. And I think if you go deep into the playoffs, some team in each class is going to win 5 in a row, right?
Yes, absolutely.
And if you think you're going to go 5 games without having to have somebody to come in as a number 2 or as a backup to fill a starting position, I think you're daydreaming, because I think at some point in time, somebody at one of the positions will have to maybe miss a game or part of a game, and it's always good to have somebody with a little playoff experience to be out there on the field and not be gun-shy.
Sumner in the first half was 7 for 18 for 51 yards, 1 interception. Gives it around the right side to Shepard, his best run of the night. He gets out to the 45-yard line. Brought down by Brady Johnson. 50-0. Shelby Valley put up a 22 spot in the first period. They put up 22 points in the second period. They led at halftime 44-0. Their touchdown drives tonight have come in 5 plays, 4 plays, 3 plays, and 2 of them in 1 play. Quick striking offense, and we'll send a lot of new faces in there defensively for Valley now. 7.5 minutes remaining in the third period, 50-0. Hand off to Shepard, trying to get outside, cuts back, picks up 3 yards. He's going to be close to the first down. Ball's going to be marked at the 49-yard line. Once again, I want to remind everyone, thanks to our sponsors for helping us bring these games to you, and we're going to be doing a lot of playoff games. You tune in. The schedule will be made probably around Tuesday, Wednesday of the following week to where we're going to be, and we are going to be a lot of different places, I think, during the playoffs, and it's always a fun time of the year. See who gets to play in the first week in December. Very unusual, isn't it? You play a 10-game regular season and you can play 5 playoff games to get to the state finals, half the regular season.
Yeah, and it always comes up an argument this time of year. Are these first-round games, the 1s and 4s, has there ever been a 4 to upset a 1 since they started this playoffs? I'm sure there has, but
there has in Northern Kentucky.
Far between.
I think most of them have occurred in Northern Kentucky. Shepard, big run up the middle. He's going to pick up 8 yards. Shelby Valley is going to move to 8-3 on the season. Knott County's going into their season 2-9. Wildcats will move on to fight another day, and that game will be right here at Hobart Clay Johnson Field on the campus of Shelby Valley High School. Once again, thanks to Principal Greg Napier and Athletic Director Jamie Howell and all their crew for making us feel right at home and helping us get this thing done. Sumner's going to keep it around the left side. He's got running room. He's got a hole on the left side. Gets across the 40 down to the 38-yard line. Eugene, I'll have to say I hate to act like I know it all, and I'm sorry that I'm wrong, but I had the Tennessee-Kentucky game picked correctly. I had it picked. I said Kentucky's been off 2 weeks. Tennessee's come out of a tough battle with Alabama. The game's at Lexington. Kentucky should win, but they won't, and they didn't. And they go on the road. I don't know if they're going to be able to eke out another win to get bowl eligible. Mississippi State, if they don't get them or South Carolina, I think it could be tough. Split backfield, snap to Sumner's back, great protection this time. It breaks down. He's going to roll to his left, and he's going to throw deep. Throws it up. He's got a receiver down there, and there's interference against Shelby Valley. That's a good call. Definitely in a face guarding, and you see that a lot in high school. But let's face it, you see that a lot in college. And I just don't understand when they know they're going to call it if you don't turn back. I just don't understand it. Turn back and look for the ball. When you don't look for the ball, that's going to be 7 penalties against
well, too, it's discipline in the defensive backfield as well. As you got to get your 3-step drop, you got to make your read. You can't just assume that everything's going to be a run play and come up from a defensive back position and try to be a tackler. You need to be a defender first on the pass.
Boy, Eldridge running hard. He's got some good blocking, got a big hole up the middle that time, and picks up about 9 yards. A big drive right now by Knott County. We're down to 3:55 remaining, third period, running clock. Shelby Valley leading 50-0. Deepest penetration of the night for the Patriots. They have it down at the 16-yard line. Very good drive by the Patriots. Hunter Sumner, the quarterback, only a freshman, has the ball. Sumner, good running room to the 10, the 5, inside the 5. He's down to about the 4-yard line. Good cut back at about the 15-yard line, and he picks up enough for another Knott County first down. Valley with all fresh faces in there. Not going to take a chance on an injury this late in the game. Starters are on the sideline.
These guys on the field have practiced all summer, practiced all week. They deserve some playing time.
I agree with you.
And it does nothing but help them to see live action against other people other than your own team.
There's Eldridge. Eldridge good. Bulls ahead. I'm telling you, running hard. I think he's in. He is in. Eldridge takes it in from 5 yards out, and Knott County is on the scoreboard. Impressive drive that time by the Patriots. Picked up 4 first downs on that drive, and they cut it to 50-6. Score comes with 2:28 remaining here in the third period. Will they go for the 2-point conversion? Nope, they're going to try for the extra point. Eldridge, the holder, kneeling at his 10-yard line. Snap is good. Kick is up and hits low and off to the left and hits no good. Try for the extra point is no good. And with 2 minutes remaining in the third period, Shelby Valley 50, Knott County 6. Back in 1 minute on the D&D Sports Network.
If you was pushed out of the area because of loss of work in the coal industry, look no longer. Jim Marr is here for you. Jim Marr is now hiring for all positions in the coal field. Stop by their offices in Logan, West Virginia or in Wheeling, West Virginia and apply today. Let the folks at Double Quick help you start your 2022 off right. They've brought back the Bourbon Pecan Coffee for a limited time only. You can also quench your thirst with the great deals on fountain drinks they offer daily. Double Quick is your one-stop shop for everything. They offer breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can stop by one of their many storefront locations spread throughout eastern Kentucky. Stop by and let Double Quick make your day better.
Back at Shelby Valley where the Wildcats lead it 50-6 as Knott County sets to kick it off.
Back return kick for the Wildcats. Number 1, Brady Johnson.
Down to 45 ticks. The clock, of course, continually to run anytime the lead in the ball game, regardless first half, second half, when it exceeds 35. Getting ready to kick off for Knott County. That's going to be number 3, Wyatt Bailey. Valley will host second round of the playoffs next week.
The only game close to us tonight on a Thursday night is Estill County at Rock Castle.
Childers has it, fields it at his 20. He's trying to
get to
the outside. There's going to be a block. That's coming back no matter what. That's a touchdown, but it's coming back. Good call. Crack back block. Is that 8 or 11 for Shelby Valley?
You cannot do the blindside block.
Seen that one coming. That was Cody Sturgill with the touchdown return. Excuse me, that was 11 instead of number 8. But it's going to come back at the 28, and that's a good call. That's the crackback block. Eugene, that was on the near side of the field here. We got a good look at that.
That used to be an attaboy.
Yes. Yep, that's exactly
used to get
right.
patted on the back for that one.
Yeah. And we've come to the end of the third period. Will they have to run a timed play here to end this quarter? Or is that the end of the third? It is the end of the third quarter. The score, Shelby Valley 50, Knott County 6. Back with the fourth period on the D&D Sports Network.
This is Bruce Walters from Bruce Walters Kia. By now, you know Kia is a great vehicle, and you know they come with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. So why should you buy from Bruce Walters Kia? At Bruce Walters Kia, we're going to change your oil for free for life. And what you do with that money you save is up to you. Come check out the 2022 Kia Carnival and the 2021 Kia Sorento. Only at Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville. Or shop us online at brucewalterskia.com.
It's our 60th anniversary sale at Kimber's. Since 1963, it's been our family serving your family, and we want to celebrate with you with some of the best offers in our history. Kimber has up to 60% off store-wide, up to 60 months interest-free. With your minimum purchase, free delivery up to 60 miles, and with any mattress purchase, your foundation is only $60. The 60th anniversary sale, only at your favorite Kimber store.
Back at Shelby Valley, fourth quarter action. A running clock. Wildcats up big, 50-6. And we'd like to see you hit the like and share. Send us your comments on tonight's broadcast. And it appears we'll be back here next week as well, as Shelby Valley will take on the winner of Floyd County Central and Eastridge.
After the penalty, the ball's marked all the way back to the 40-yard line. Shotgun. Johnson drops back. He's going to throw again. Boy, he throws it up and dropped at midfield. Intended for Cody Sturgill, but out of bounds.
Ronnie, while we can, let's take a little bit of a sneak peek tomorrow night around the area. Pineville will be at Paintsville. Harlan will be at Pikeville. And Hazard will be at Williamsburg. And that's in Class A. And 2A, Prestonsburg is at Betsy Lane. Bracken County will be at Breathitt County. And after this play, we'll talk about the other games that's coming up from this area.
Anybody else? Coffee?
And straight out the middle, I believe that's Sturgill with the carry. Not going to be getting much. He's going to get about 4 yards.
A game that a lot of people in this area will be interested in is Leslie County and Carroll County. I think they want one of those two teams to upset Somerset in order for Shelby Valley. It would take that for Shelby Valley to have a third-round game should they beat Eastridge or Floyd Central, who they would face next week. Pike County Central is at Martin County.
Third down, Johnson, 50, the 20, the 25, the 30, the 40. Johnson got one man to beat, and he gets away. It's 20, the 10. I'm looking down. I don't see any. It's going to be holding against Shelby Valley. Bring it back.
I'll tell you one thing, though, about that play. Johnson's got a lot of speed that I didn't know he had.
You know, there was a guy at about midfield had the angle on him, but Johnson was able to outrun him. But hold the phone. As Kaywood Ledford would say, holding penalty going to bring it back, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and a mile for Shelby Valley. 9:50 remaining in this one. You know what? I think that holding penalty, I hate to say it. I think that penalty was behind the ball carrier, as the old saying goes.
Some 3A games tomorrow from around the area. Clay County is at Belfry. McGoffin County is at Bell County. And scrolling down, Lawrence County will be hosting Knox County. As we keep going,
Caden Justice. Excuse me, Eugene.
Is that Ashland Blazer?
Caden Justice, freshman, checks into the lineup for Shelby Valley.
Grant County is at Johnson Central.
3rd and 20, Johnson. He's hit when he throws it. It's going to be intercepted, knocked down. The Shepherd with the good coverage, and the receiver for Shelby Valley had to play defensive back. I believe that was Bartley. And it's going to be a 4th down and a punting situation for Valley.
Now, Ronnie, a team we've covered a lot this year, Letcher County Central, is on the road. They've got to go to Campbellsville to play Taylor County. That's a long trip.
Yes, it is.
Letcher County. And that's some of the games that'll be available tomorrow night. Of course, we'll have the Perry County Central game.
High snap, not a good one, but no rush. Just a short kick, line drive, hits at about the 30 or 35 and rolls dead at the 40. Knott County Central with a chance to put some more points on the scoreboard. Plenty of time, 8:15 remaining.
And the team that Perry County Central will host in their first ever home playoff game will be Lincoln County.
Tell you what, I did the game over there last week, Perry County and Williamsburg. I tell you, just a tremendous place to do a football game. I tell you, very hospitable people, great facilities.
Beautiful
yes,
place.
Absolutely. Mark Dixon, I think he'll have that team up there in the higher echelon before too long.
Well, we've got some great facilities in the mountains as well.
Yes.
Don't count out Letcher County Central's. I like it where you step out of the car into the press box.
Yeah, that's pretty nice, isn't it? Not many like that. Hunter Sumner still in that quarterback.
Of course, this is a beautiful facility as well.
The new turf this year. Very fortunate, very blessed. 7:25 remaining. Shelby Valley 50, Knott County 6.
We invite you to stay tuned at the end of this game for the Hall and Jones Funeral Home post game too.
Sumner drops back, throws it out in the flat. It's complete. Mosley is going to be brought down after a short pickup that time. Mosley, 5'6", 140-pound sophomore. I'll tell you what, I think the freshman one interception, and I think he's acquitted himself pretty well, Hunter Sumner.
Yeah, he's going against a very veteran defense, very strong up front.
Actually, a loss of yards, so make it 2nd and 11. There's a handoff on the inside. That's Eldridge. He's a tough runner, and he's going to pick up good yardage. Gets down inside the 35. He's down to the 31-yard line. Bring up 3rd and short.
11 yards. 3rd down and short for the Patriots.
Valley with all fresh faces out there on the defense. All these people getting some valuable playing time. Shepard dotting the I. It's going to be 3rd and a yard. And Sumner's going to keep it, and he was caught in the backfield, struggles ahead, gets across the 30, and gets enough for the first down.
Good second effort by the young man. Did not go down with the tug on the jersey, had enough drive to get across the 30 and move the stakes.
In case you just joined us, Shelby Valley led 44-0.
Boy, they hit quick and often, didn't they?
Yeah, some quick plays. Drives that didn't take very much time off the clock. Touchdown drives of 5 plays, 4 plays, 3 plays, and 2 of 1 play. That's getting it done quick. 1st and 10, new set of downs for Knott County. Split backfield this time. Sumner drops straight back. He's going to throw up on top, and he's got a man out there, and the ball is underthrown. I believe that was Justice on the coverage for Valley, a freshman. Eugene and KJ and company will be at Mingo Central tomorrow night. Friday night football under the lights.
We have one final in Class A football. Middlesboro advances with a big win over Lincoln. Newport Central Catholic advances with a forfeit by Trimble County. Well, there's a couple of those where the number 4 seeds just did not play.
Sumner with the slant pass to Gibson, hits complete, gets down to about the 22-yard line.
You know, they had a period where they had to determine whether or not they would play in the playoffs. And if they did, I think it was like 14 days. And if they got past that deadline, they could still not play. But the penalty of not playing as a number 4 seed was that you're not eligible for playoffs next year.
Yeah. You know, you really hate to see that, but sometimes maybe you can understand it. Some teams, it's a lot of injuries and a young team maybe. 3rd and short for the Patriots. And there's a direct snap to Eldridge, and he's got enough for the first down. He's crossed the 20 inside the 15, and another first down for the Patriots.
7 yards. It'll be 1st down and 10 for the Patriots.
Valley going to move to 8-3 on the season. Knott County going to end their season at 2-9. But like I say, I think better days for ahead for Knott County.
I think upgrading facilities is the key. You know, when they first put in the field at Knott County, he had one of the best grass surfaces ever. But this day and time, I think you got to go with the artificial surface.
And with the AA, you build up some numbers, get some depth. Hand off to Eldridge. Not much running room there. Brought down after a short gain, shy of the 10-yard line. What about the Bulldogs in Mississippi State and Kentucky Saturday night? Who do you like in that one?
Well, I'm going to stay with the Cats.
Be a big win for them.
They got to have it.
Will Levis playing tonight. Don't know what the score of that is, the Titans and the Steelers. What? 10-7 Tennessee. Boy, what a coming out party Levis had last week. 4 touchdown passes, 3 of them to Hopkins. I mean, that was just an outstanding game by Levis. He made some just spectacular throws. Not good, but spectacular throws. Snap is fumbled. It's loose, and they're going to be recovered, I think, by the Patriots. But a big loss all the way out to the 18-yard line.
We're down to a minute and a half to play. Actually, a minute 35 to be exact. We do want to thank you for joining us, and we'll recap tonight's game on the Hall and Jones post-game show immediately following this game. We'll take a short break and be right back with that.
3rd and long for the Patriots, passing situation. I like my Bengals' big win over the 49ers. That surprised me. I didn't think they'd get them, but I'll tell you, big Burrow was 18 straight completions, 28 for 32 during the game. Looked like the old Joe Burrow. Maybe he's healthy.
They have to have a watch party Sunday night for the Bills at the Bengals.
That'll be, boy, the Bengals, what a schedule. You play San Francisco, and then you got Buffalo. You go to Baltimore. I mean, Jacksonville, Kansas City, murderer's row. Were you surprised by the World Series, Diamondbacks and Rangers? I was surprised it ended in 5 games.
That both of them got there.
Well, I am too. I picked the Astros and the Phillies. That shows you how much baseball.
We may have one more play here, Ronnie.
3rd and 13 for the Patriots. Good snap. Quarterback's going to keep it around the left hand. He may get in. He is brought down at the 2-yard line. Good tackle that time by the Shelby Valley defender, and they're going to call a timeout. Try to get one more score in. I don't blame them. Ball, the carry gets enough for the first down. It's going to be marked right at the 2-yard line. Four ticks left on the clock, and Knott County calls a timeout, and they're going to try to get one more play off, put 6 more points up on the scoreboard. Valley leading 50-6. You know, every score is important to a young team like Knott County. Only 3 seniors on the roster. This should be, barring a penalty, should be the last play of the football game.
It's November. It's no shade November. More good calls.
At the 2-yard line. 4 ticks left on the clock. Valley leads 50-6. Shotgun formation. Knott County has it. A pitch to the outside, and the ball carrier is going to be brought down at the 11-yard line. And the try for the touchdown is no good. And we've come to the end of all the play-by-play of tonight's first playoff game we cover here in the 2023 season. And it's been all Valley. They led 44-0 at halftime. And the final score is Shelby Valley 50, Knott County 6. We'll be back with the Hall and Jones post-game show. You've been listening to Play-by-Play on the D&D Sports Network.
It's our 60th anniversary sale at Kimber's. Since 1963, it's been our family serving your family, and we want to celebrate with you with some of the best offers in our history. Kimber has up to 60% off store-wide, up to 60 months interest-free. With your minimum purchase, free delivery up to 60 miles, and with any mattress purchase, your foundation is only $60. The 60th anniversary sale, only at your favorite Kimber store.
Welcome back, everyone. Shelby Valley wins it 50-6 over the Knott County Patriots. They advance to round 2 of the 2A playoffs, and they'll host the winner of Floyd County Central and East Ridge. That will take place tomorrow night at Floyd County Central High School. And I want to tell you about Made to Crave Mexican Restaurant. Has now opened 2 locations, one in Pikeville and one in Prestonsburg. Use them to cater your next event. You can order through DoorDash on their app or their website. It is madetoCraveRestaurant.com, all small letters. And, of course, you can call the Pikeville restaurant. It is 606-637-1280. That is 606-637-1280. Or Prestonsburg, 606-506-5038. And we want to welcome you to the Hall and Jones post-game show, Hall and Jones Funeral Home, located in Virgie, Kentucky. And with the wrap-up of tonight's win for Shelby Valley in the first round of the 2A playoffs, here's Ronnie Paul.
Well, thank you very much, Eugene. First of all, let me say this. I don't think there were any surprises in this game. A lot of times things may not be like you thought, but it was probably the way we forecasted it. Shelby Valley, high-powered offense. They struck early and they struck often, and Knott County had a good game plan, using all the time clock and the short passing game, and it worked to a certain degree in the first half.
Well, they've just got to get back to the drawing board as far as getting their numbers up, getting in the weight room. They are young, and they got some valuable experience this year. Better days are ahead for the Patriots of Knott County. Shelby Valley has their eyes set on moving to the next round, as they will host either Floyd County Central or East Ridge. That game at Floyd County Central tomorrow night.
Recap of the scoring here. Shelby Valley won the toss, and they deferred. They held the Patriots to 3 plays and out, and they took over at their own 41-yard line. It took only 5 plays for Shelby Valley to go 59 yards. Their first score came with 9:16 remaining in the first period, and it was a Russ Osborne 21-yard pass to Clark Kraft, made it 6-0. Osborne ran the 2-point conversion, and it was 8-0. Shelby Valley came right back on their second offensive series. They scored again on another 59-yard drive. This one took only 3 plays, and it came with 6:42 remaining in the first period. As Brett Sturgill took it in from 3 yards out, that made it 14-0, and then Osborne completed the 2-point conversion pass to Sturgill, made it 16-0. Still in the first period, after the Shelby Valley defense held once again against Knott County, Shelby Valley scored with 4:22 remaining in the first quarter, and it took a 34-yard drive, and it took only 4 plays. Russ Osborne took it in from 15 yards out, made it 22-0. The try for the 2-point conversion was no good. Then in the second period, Shelby Valley, they scored with 6:31 remaining. It was a 1-play drive after they recovered a fumble, and it was Kraft once again getting his second touchdown. He took it in from 21 yards out, made it 28-0. Osborne with the 2-point conversion made it 30-0. Then with 4:10 remaining in the third period, Shelby Valley 4 plays, 21 yards. Brett Sturgill got his second touchdown of the night as he took it in from 5 yards out, made it 36-0. Sturgill got his second 2-point conversion of the night, and it was 38-0. Still in the fourth period, Shelby Valley's defense gets on the scoreboard as Jacob Childers intercepts the pass. He takes it 48 yards to the house and made it 44-0. The try for the 2-point conversion was no good. Then the final score for Shelby Valley came with 10. That made the score 44-0 at halftime. Shelby Valley's lone score came in the third period on the first play. Brady Johnson, 49 yards to freshman. That's sophomore to freshman as Jonah Bartley got into the scoring column from 49 yards out. That made it 50-0. The try for the extra point was no good. And then Knott County Central had a very impressive drive. They took it the length of the field, and then with 2:20 remaining in the third period, Brett Eldridge took it in from 5 yards out. That made it 50-6, and that would be all the scoring. We had a scoreless fourth quarter. The try for Knott County Central on the extra point was no good. Shelby Valley with a 44-0 lead at halftime. They led 50-6 at the end of the third period, and that turned out to be the final score. Well, that's going to take care of everything here tonight from Shelby Valley. We want to thank the administration once again here at Shelby Valley, Principal Greg Napier, Jamie Howe, all those folks for helping us with our broadcast. We want to thank our sponsors for allowing us to bring you this game. I want to thank tonight my engineer, Jaden Scott, and then KJ, our producer, and Eugene Newsom on color. We want to thank you for being with us on the D&D Sports Net. Once again, the final from Hobart Clay Johnson Field. First round of the playoffs is Shelby Valley 50, Knott County 6. Until tomorrow night, good evening, everyone.